Yeah, Assalamualaikum, Sir Sultan. My name is Ainul Nalisa binti Abdul Rahman. So I would like to present on the assignment one. So first, I will present on the introduction to international human resource management. Okay, international human resource management is significant because it affects how multinational cooperation, uh, how the MNE manage and perform. And managing people across national border is the subject of the specialist field of international human resource management. By ensuring the success of this overseas mission is a major priority in international human resource management, providing efficient pre-departure and post-arrival training, attending to the psychological adjustment of the expatriate and their families, and providing ongoing organizational and host country support are all part of this. And international human resource management integrates the strategic use of technology and data system with the human aspect of overseas assignment, such as training, adjustment for the expat. And then second one is the objective of international human resource management. First one is the recruitment and staffing. Um, Human resource management makes sure that the company hires the best people for the job. And in the global setting, this involves choosing the best expert for posting abroad and managing applicant data with HRIS solution, which is the employee data system that used by the human resource management. And then for the training and development, it's giving employees the abilities and information that they need to function well is one of the HRM's main goals. And then to facilitate cultural and professional adjustment, then this include pre-departure and post-arrival training for the expat. And then the third one is employee well-being and adjustment. This is a support employees' mental and professional health is the main goal of human resource management itself, and particularly while they are working abroad. Especially for the expat. And then successful adaptation to new cultural context is essential for the expat success. In HR, need to assist and help by offering support network to reduce stress and increase engagement within the local employee and the expat. And then the performance management and knowledge transfer. This is important because they need to monitoring, assessing, and improving employee performance, which also another goal for the HRM. Expat help MNC actually expat help MNC to improve their organizational capacities by acting as an intermediary for knowledge transfer between their home and host nation. And then human resource information system help with this by offering analytics, reporting tools, and performance data to facilitate impartial assessment and well-informed choices. And then last one, last variable, um, last objective, the strategic integration of HR with organizational goals. Um, International human resource management assists multinational corporation in achieving growth and competitiveness through the management of global talent. Because of this strategic alignment, HR can function as a business partner and directly support the success of the firm. And the variable that moderate differences between IHRM and also domestic HRM. And then the first one is the complexity involved in operating in different countries and employing different national categories of employees. Because cost of living, like such as allowances, tax equalization, and relocation perks vary by country. It can be challenging to ensure pay parity between local employees and expat. The cultural environment, the second point, um, this lead to the effectiveness of HR tools, employee adjustment. and HR practices are all significantly impacted by cultural variation between the home and host nation. For instance, it might be difficult for expat to adjust to new cultural norms, and cultural differences in local businesses can occasionally cause resistance to HRIS development. And then the industry, which the MNEs is primarily involved. Um, this lead to the a multinational enterprise. Um, a multinational enterprise procedures are greatly influenced by the industry in which it works. Creativity and experience are crucial in knowledge-intensive sector like biotechnology, consulting, and information technology. Then, the extent of reliance of the multinational enterprise on its home country domestic market, the degree to which a multinational enterprise relies on its home country domestic market strongly influences its international human resource management. And then when an MNE depends heavily on its home market for revenue, it of it often adopts an ethnocentric orientation, applying home country management policies and staffing practices across subsidiaries. Last one is the attitudes of senior management. International human resource management methods are significantly shaped by the opinion and attitude of the top management. It is more likely to encourage diversity, support cross-cultural training, and give local managers in subsidiaries more authority if they have a global perspective. Senior management might still prefer to send expat from their home country and implement home-based policies internationally if they have an ethnocentric mindset, which could restrict local adoption. For the analysis, multinational corporations are required to coordinate their activities across a variety of labor markets, economic environments, and legal system. Pay structure, career pathway, and management style become problematic when different staff types are employed, such as parent country national from headquarters, from the host country national from the subsidiary country, and third country national from the nether. A business may rely more on home country methods, um, likely ethnocentric approach, if its primary source of income is still its home market. And then, businesses with highly globalized revenue sources, on the other hand, must take a more geocentric approach, combining national and best practice. For the suggestion, multinational enterprise should adopt flexible HR policies that balance global consistency with local adaptation. This can be achieved by creating standardized framework for recruitment, training, and performance management while allowing customization to meet local labor laws and cultural practices. HR managers should invest in cross-cultural awareness program, language, training, and intercultural communication workshop for both expat and local employees. International human resource management policies should be closely aligned with the demands of the industry. For knowledge-based sector, this may mean prioritizing innovation, global talent mobility, and continuous learning. That's all from me. Thank you.